Well, g'day, and how's it going again? This is the Flat Earth Madman. I've called myself all thoughts. I've tripped over my tongue many a different way. Cheers. I've called myself many a different thing over the days. I think that came out a little bit better. Flat Earth Madman, Flat Earth Lunatic. Actually, I never called myself Flat Earth Madman before. There was a bloke who used to call himself Flat Earth Asshole. And he was American, so he said, asshole. Ass. An ass is a donkey, you fucking idiot. So why would you be a donkey hole? Ass, mate, ass. You're an asshole. And you still are an asshole. And I make no apology for that. And I've been thinking for a long time. I've made a few videos I haven't put up at this stage, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll leave it in my will for when I'm no longer here, because anyway, let's not talk about that. I'll leave it in my will to say that, yeah, maybe my children can at least publish my videos once I'm gone, all the ones that I haven't published, because I don't want to do it. I'm not looking for pity or anything. I'm, growing a nice long beard to cover that. All right, fuck it. It's throat cancer, Anyway, I've still got a few months left, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm making the most of it. And I just wanted to make this particular rant to talk about today's events, because today is the 21st of April. Can you believe that? April already. It's going to be May next month. Fuck, time is just flying. Take some time and appreciate how still and silent right now is. Until some motherfucking car drives past and ruins the fucking silence. Yeah, I know. It's all just a laugh, man. It's all just a laugh. The whole reason we're here is to have a laugh and to have a good time. And that is why I've come here. Maybe I should rephrase that. I really wish that they didn't have the word come and come. It's just wrong. Like, I didn't come here. No, I didn't come here because I wasn't actually jerking off at the time. Maybe I was. Maybe that's what this all is. Maybe this is all just one big jerk off. That's why we all came here. The kookaburras agreed. We're all here to have a good time. It reminds me, okay, because I do spend a fair bit of time trying to get back to that orgasmic state of mind, because that is what I, as the guru, will do. When I saw that movie, The Love Guru, I was like, that dude is 100% me. Except I don't have an elephant trunk wrapped around. I knew from a young age that I am a guru. And so that is why, once again, I am posting this to declare myself the Flat Earth Guru. Not for my ego, because I've lost my ego long ago. So I'm not doing this to big note myself, to make big amounts of money, or to try and say I'm better than you. I'm not. I'm here with you. God having a human experience through your body, just as he's having one through mine. We are all gurus. And whether or not we believe the earth is flat or round or spinning millions of miles an hour through space doesn't really make much difference, but the one thing we've always said is the truth can set you free. So if you're believing a whole bunch of lies, you will never be free. Moses came to set his people free. Jesus came to set the people free. I am here to set you people freaks. Oh, hang on. That's not the right word. To set you free. To set you free with the wisdom of knowledge and plain understanding of who we are and where we are. Who we are? Who man? Who woman? We're human beings. Who? I can't get over enough. Like, I keep looking outside because I really want to take the dog for a walk. But I was playing bowls down in Bangalore today. It's like about 20 kilometres away from here. And I hitched in this morning because obviously the government's still taking my licence to drive from me. Which is a good thing because I love a beer. So you want to keep beer drinkers like me off the road. Fair enough. My attitude's always been, harm nobody. Harm somebody, throw the fucking book at the fucking prick. I'm sorry, did I swear? Sometimes it just comes out like, if you're a sensible person, you know how to drink, you know how much you can drink, you know your tolerance levels, you know how much you can drink in a certain amount of time, and if you go from home and you return home again and you've hurt nobody, you've committed no crime. That's been me for the last... How old am I now? I'm 46, going on 47. So that would make me 27, 28 years of driving where I've never hurt anybody. So I'm pretty good at knowing my own limits and what I can and cannot do. But of course, this afternoon, after playing a game of bowls down at Bangalore, we had a bit of coaching too from this old coach dude who was very generous to offer his skills and knowledge to help us out a little bit. Had a bit of practice before we started. And anyway, I ended up having to play against him. I don't like to brag. I think we beat him about 28-17 at the end of the day. No big deal. We were both playing leads with a swinging lead, and the two skips not necessarily having their best day ever, but the point is, I just had a game of bowls. It was good fun, good practice. Get out there, have a good time, have a few beers, perv on a few hot Asian chicks. Okay, there was only one really, but she was okay. Don't get me started about. No, I'm not going to start. Princess Leia. Oh God, she's gorgeous. If I didn't already think and know and suspect and know for 100% she's got a bloke, holy fuck, would I just... Yeah, I would. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, I had to hitch home. I asked around quite a bit too because it was flogging down with rain by the time we finished. And I'm inside the club and I just asked around and dropped subtle hints everywhere. Oh, you wouldn't want to just drive, you know, it's only 15 minutes, 20 minutes down the road. Obviously back again. No, nobody wanted to do it. So I was like, oh, fine. I will hold my head up, put my bloody backpack on my back, and walk out of the club with my head held high, stopped and put my flannel shirt on, mind you, which, in case there's any doubt, I will just, you know, for the sake of proving authenticity, I hope that shows up, because I'm still in my bowl shirt. I pulled the cap out. I hadn't worn the cap all day, even though it was bloody blinding down sun at times and I couldn't see shit. I've made up this new rule for myself while growing all the hair. No hat on my head, no sunglasses on my eyes, just seeing glasses so I can see. And it seems to be working for me so far. So anyway, I stopped under the umbrella, big umbrella, put my shirt on, put the cap on, only to keep my glasses dry, as I walked out and pulled my little sign out which says Clunes on one side, Lismore on the other. It's worked a treat for me. And it looked as though the rain actually was starting to ease off. In fact, it eased off enough that I almost thought, I can take my bloody hat off again. It's only just like such a fine drizzle. And as I got down the road a bit, walking with my sign. No one wants to pull up, no one wants to give me a lift. Keep walking. Got to the bridge that goes over the Byron Creek, as it's called. And you could see this big, fat cloud coming down. Big, bloody thing. And I said to it, because this is what you can do. And I'm telling you, you can do this the same as Jesus did it when he was in a boat, getting affected by the storm, and they woke him up and they said, Jesus, this storm is going to break our boat. I'm not saying I'm Jesus. Not for a second. I'm just saying that Christ consciousness is something that we are all meant to achieve. And so what I did is I looked at the cloud and I says, cloud, actually I don't even think I called it cloud, I just pointed at it and I said, nah, go back. And it kept trying to come. The rain was actually starting to get a bit heavy again, and I just turned around again and I said, no. Go back over there. Go over there. it says something like that in the Bible, is that Jesus could just talk to the elementals as though he would talk from you to me. And I'm not saying I'm anything special or that Jesus was anything special. No, he just had an understanding and an intuition, because that's what you get when you connect with your dear Mother Earth. If you are one with her, she will listen. She will listen to you. If you're of a pure heart and mind. And I'm not saying I'm pure. I was looking at Princess Leia with very impure thoughts. Not really. I actually wasn't. No, I just look at her. So, fuck. I could. Anyway, let's not go down that track. The thing I'm saying is, we had a massive, big storm cloud coming in. And I just talked to it. I requested. I asked it. I said, go away. Go that way. Go that way. And as I kept walking and it kept coming, I turned around again. I said, no, that way. What can I say? It works. It works if you believe in your heart and you're in touch with Mother Nature and you grow a really good beard. Kidding. If you believe, you can do anything. And so I did. I said, no, go away and send me a ride. Sure enough, within a couple of minutes, somebody actually pulled up, gave me a ride to my front door. I got home, and now there's not a cloud in the sky, which is why I'm tempted to take the little mongrel dog that oh, I love the little... my sweet little dog. I'd love to take him out for a walk. And I actually don't think there's going to be a big storm come down on us. I'm going to give it a go anyway. So that's the whole reason I made this rant, is to tell you that the power of belief, the power of, okay, yeah, you have to take your time. Like, I did have to stay and have another beer in the club when the rain started coming down really heavy. It was coming down really heavy. I'm talking really shit heavy. Like the sort of rain you walked out in, within a minute, you're going to be drenched to the bone. I wasn't a fan of going out and trying to hitch in that, especially when my sign is a cardboard sign. I mean, this sign, I've been using this for since December, and what is it now, April? I've been using this for fucking heaps of months. Okay. You can count them out yourself. Fuck it. I've been carrying it around for a while. And it's been working a treat, because people love it when they see, oh, he's just going to Clunes. Because most people travel between, say, Bengaluru and Lismore, and Clunes is smack bang in the middle. So it's quite easy to get a lift if you have a sign. And everybody says that. That's a really good idea, having that sign, because it, like the people that picked me up from Bengaluru were heading to Lismore. And because I had it saying Clunes, you've got to have a sign. So if you're looking for a sign, here's one. you can do anything. You can do anything you believe. The shape of the earth actually matters. It actually matters heaps, because matter is material. How do you make material? Do you make material into a ball, like a ball of wool? No. You spin it out, flat and plain. You can roll it up into a curtain. You can make it into long strings and wrap it up into balls. But we don't live in the world of string theory. We live in the world of matter. And what matters is on the plane and level. Earth is flat and stationary. Except for the bits where there's hills and cars have to fucking accelerate up them. Water is level and fluid. But everywhere you live, where there's earth, is above water level. And there is no curve. If you believe in the curve, holy shit. I've got a bridge down in Sydney, it goes right across the harbour. I'd like to sell to you. Stick your head out the window. Are you really spinning 1,040 miles an hour? 1,600 kilometres an hour? Or is it flat and still? And don't you dare talk to me about relativity. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard. Reality, not relativity. Talk to you soon, flat earthers.